progress. It's said to be something that marches on. But in our quest to develop and improve, this nation hasn't always followed the most environmentally conscious path. Today, growing awareness guides us to plan rather than plunder, considering the needs of nature along with our own.
Necessity. It's been coined the mother of all invention, and though it's not been the forebearer of every useful innovation over the course of human history, it has definitely played a significant role in the development of some of the most important technologies of our time, especially when those necessities are mandated by the U.S. government.
A number of air quality regulations affect the coal-fired utility industry. These regulations require the use of certain controls such as low NOx burners, scrubbers, and selective catalytic reduction. Future regulations coming down the pike include regulations to control mercury, carbon dioxide, CO2, which is a greenhouse gas, and for the handling of fly ash. Unfortunately, these regulations and the controls stemming from these regulations have resulted in the production of poor quality fly ash, which has created a waste disposal problem. One of the beneficial technologies that we're seeing here in Eastern Virginia to deal with that fly ash problem is CBO technology.
Coal is and will continue to be a major fuel for electricity generation. However, burning coal produces about 72 million tons of a byproduct known as fly ash, a residue with the consistency of talcum powder that is left behind after coal is burned in the power plant. After recent environmental accidents involving the spilling of holding reservoirs used for trapping this residue, the federal government is going to further regulate landfill disposal and recycling of fly ash. Coupled with proposed legislation to reduce harmful emissions, environmentally friendly ways to produce America's energy and clean technologies need to be employed to mitigate the impact burning coal has on our environment.
As environmental controls have been added to power plants, it's created a need to process the fly ash. Pmi Ash Technologies has created a unique and patented technology called CBO, which was commercialized in 1999. The CBO technology refines the fly ash in a self-sustaining combustion process. The CBO technology also returns valuable heat to the power plant, which reduces the fuel burn and creates fuel savings of approximately $2 million a year here at the Chesapeake facility. The fly ash is then sold to ready-mix companies as a substitute for Portland cement when they make concrete. For the benefit of the ready-mix companies, the fly ash makes the concrete stronger, makes it easier to work with, and at 25 to 35% of the price of Portland cement, makes it much more economical.
Even though power plants are taking steps to clean up air pollution, they still need to find environmentally friendly ways to dispose of fly ash. As a result, some power companies are now utilizing innovative solutions like the CBO technology developed by companies such as Pmi Ash, thus addressing the problem of fly ash, enabling them to generate electricity while reducing their environmental footprint. CBO is an automated, commercialized, proprietary recycling process that eliminates the landfill disposal of fly ash while simultaneously creating a high-quality, low-cost, low-carbon material for use in concrete, significantly reducing carbon emissions.
Some of the other benefits associated with the use of the CBO process to process fly ash is a significant reduction in CO2 emissions. The U.S. EPA recognizes that for every ton of fly ash used to replace Portland cement and concrete, there is a 1 ton reduction in CO2 emissions. The fact that the CBO process is a zero waste process means that there's no additional material that has to be placed in landfills. The process itself is inherently flexible. It solves all the problems associated with fly ash today, and the process itself is designed to be flexible to deal with problems in the future.
Recently recognized by the EPA with an Environmental Achievement Award, the CBO technology developed by Pmi Ash is one example of a necessity-inspired invention that reflects American ingenuity at its best. To learn more about Pmi Ash and their award-winning CBO technology, call 1-8669-FLY-ASH or look them up online at www.pmiash.com.